What is a good one? And welcome to the most must-see daily episodic trading card opening show of all time. Welcome to Trade Live. How are you? What's going on? How are ya? Hello. What's going on? How are we all tonight? How are you? We've got a fun little afternoon. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Not here for a long time. 6:50-ish is when we'll leave. So make sure you get yourselves around it. How are we? Let's get down to WWE Select. All right. Let's get down to business. Here we go. The boxes should be back in stock now. WWE Select. 28534. So yeah, you got me for just shy of 3 hours tonight. Let's do this thing. WWE Select 28534. Here we go. List numberer. Not that. All right, 5 times. Here we go. Five times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Top is S all the way down to E. That's 5 times. Get rid of it, drop it in exactly where you picked up your spots. And save. All right, good luck. Here we go. Hail. Ms. Rhea Ripley. Nice little relic there. Good start. And a silver honky tonky man. Actually, a card missing from that. I wonder if we'll see it in a later pack. Silver Jey Uso Turbocharge and a red Solo Sikoa. Take it all. Redemption time. It is AJ Styles signatures from AJ Styles. Still Bubba the Brain Hidden. Silver, A-Town down, Austin Theory. And a tricolor of Nikolai Volkov. JC Jane. Silver, Cody, the Great Khali, number 275. Silver Bailey. Silver Taker. Silver Tamatonga, Phenomenons, and a tricolor Muta. Keiji Muto, the GOAT. And to 99, red carbon rookie, Carmen Petrovic. Silver Diesel. Red rookie, Carmen Petrovic, that red and gold, kind of a color match there. Carmen Petrovic's gear absolutely slaps. And so cards will always look nice for her. Liv Morgan, silver Shawn Michaels, and a blue Tiffy Stratton. Thank you. The last two spots in our F1 QL. Red Tyler Bate, silver JD McDonough. Silver Sensation, Lara Valkyria, Tricolor Bray, and Randy Orton, Silver Rob Van Dam, and a Mean Gene. Number 149, and that is WWE Select 28534. I'll put that on D&D, which is Do Not Disturb, because that is loud and vibrating. All right. Okay, next up will be paste her in. All right. The final two spots in this F1 break are AIX Racing and Invicta. Okay, buy Invicta, get AIX, I guess. Buy Invicta, get AIX. That is WWE WW done. All right. Prizm down to one left. Prizm's full, sorry. Chrome is down to one left. Let's get after it. Prizm Soccer up next. You had a big day, PBE? Talk to me. What happened? Oh, yes. Yeah. See, listen, Hogan somehow completely missed me. All right, Prizm Hobby. Yeah, I don't know, Hogan, I didn't watch much WCW as like a young kid. Didn't watch SmackDown while he was on there. The NWO only ever pissed me off. Then he killed TNA. So I missed a lot of stuff that made him great. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, crazy times. Crazy times. Prizm Epool 28565. Let's do this thing. Good luck to all. We're going to randomize this list 5 times. Whoever's on top of the end wins Newcastle. Hopefully they've all filled in here and we can just be happy and go from here. 19, perfect. 5 times, here we go, good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Top is Brighton. 5 times, Brighton on top. Congratulations, you've got Newcastle. Why can I not see it now? There it is. All right. All right, here we go. Archie Gray. White, Sasa Lukic to 35. Have I hit one of these before? Silver, Pape Matasar. Nurch. Lewis Skelly. Alejandro Garnacho, number 292. Silver Mason Mount. Pedro Lima. Lucas Bergwall. Duran. Jorginho Rudder. Liz Burns. Center stage, McAllister. Cracked Ice, Murillo. Penmanship, Daniel Munoz for Crystal Palace. Purple, Rico Lewis. Brilliant, Etze. Silver, Ben White. Michael Golding. Blue Ice coming up. Matt Weaver. Number 275. Orange, Leslie Ochugwu. Joshua Xerxes. Silver, Raul Jimenez. Marcus Rashford, number 92. That's nice. At 1 point, the best player in the world. Curtis Jones. Nico O'Reilly. Blue, Brennan Johnson, number 209. Hyper, Dejan Kulizeski. Silver throwback of Saliba for Arsenal. Orange, Mason Mount, the GOAT. Now he left Chelsea, the GOAT. James Madison. Christopher Azure, checkers. And Samodic. And that is Prizm EPL 28565. All right. We'll do this F1. How cool were those Gundam cards? I kind of want to open some. Alright, that's another one out of the box. We're going to do EPL, F1 Chrome, and then get into a little bit more after that. Alrighty. Has anyone done their tax return yet? I am so not bothered with mine. I can't be bothered. I just wish they kept the tax. You know how they gave us extra this year or whatever? Like, I just wish they kept that and I could have it now. I know, interest-free savings account, blah, blah, blah. If you don't get it, if you get anything other than 0, it's a bad result. I understand that. But also understand, I am not a smart man. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I keep doing that. I mean, I'm going to do it this weekend, and then I just forget about it, and it goes to the back of my head. Oh, what you got there? All right, F1. Yeah. Oh, what? Well, even there was someone else who passed away today as well. All right. Let's do this thing. This is an F1 break. All right. All righty. F1 Chrome. People asking this one. I'm glad that we got it up. So I like opening this. Qualifying lap. Let's hope we can get some nice hits. 2, 8, 5, 4, 8. Here we go. F1 Chrome qualifying 8. Lap 2, 8, 5, 4, 8. Okay. Let's do this thing. Good luck to all. Future Stars, Bam and Jugwan Yu. Daniel Ricciardo and the Dennis Hauger Future Stars Raywave. Murray Boya. Oscar Joseph Maria Marti. Sergio Perez Refractor. Nothing doing there. Piastri. Helmet Sergio Perez. Kevin Magnussen. Logan Sargent recharged. Daniel Ricciardo. Jack Crawford and Bogdanovich. Rafael Villagomez. Checkers of Piotr Wisnicki. Sami Magwedenov. Silva Fernando Alonso. Lando Norris, portrait. Alexander Dune. Kevin Magnuson. Helmet, Yuki Tsunoda. Pierre Gasly. Legend Senna. Speed Demons, Lance Stroll, Logan Sargent. Checkers of Gabriel Mini. Joseph Loke. Oh. You know when you're like kind of doing something and you're real tight about it? And Esteban Ocon and Kasper Stuka. Enzo Fittipaldi and Joseph Loke. Bottas Refractor. Fernando Alonso. To 75, Yosef Maria Marti, Future Stars for Campos. George Russell helmet and Alan Prost Legends. Nikita Bedrin. Remember Nikita Maysmith? Sergio Perez. Green Max Essence 99. Pierre Gasly Recharge. Santiago Ramos. Logan Sargent helmet. Jaguar New. Speed Demons George Russell, the Verstappen sprint winners. Future Stars, Juan Manuel Correa. Nico Hulkenberg. Joshua Dirksen. Valtteri Bottas, Lance Stroll. Zay Maloney. Charles Leclerc. Checkers of Noel Leon. Can I just confirm that there is people watching at this point? Silver Hauger, the black-white Zach O'Sullivan. Speed Demons Verstappen, Paul Aron. Max Verstappen again, refractor. I love those Max Verstappen refractors. Serge Perez. Future Stars, Isaac Hadjar. When are they back? Belgium on soon? Daniel Ricciardo. Rafael Villagomez. Pink, Sebastian Montoya to 75. Jack Crawford and Oscar Piastri. Very nice. Helmet, Oscar Piastri. Wow, really? Jeez, busy weekend for watching entertaining things. Logan Sargent award winners. We got the, yeah, it is too. Lando. Yuki Tsunoda helmets. Charles Leclerc. Really, Jason? I think I saw Otani get hit at Paldi and Yuki Tsunoda. I've seen Otani and then there was someone else. I've only seen two. Sophia Flourish. Pierre Gasly. Rotoru Mayata. Yeah, I think I saw Otani go, to be honest. Kevin Magnussen and Max Esserson. Oh, yes. I have Do Not Disturb mode on, so I don't know who's messaging me. Jaguar New. Recharge, Carlos. Recharge, Charles Leclerc, Christian Mansell. To 150, the Hulk, Nico Hulkenberg. Piastri. Ayrton Senna. Lewis Hamilton Speed Demons, Max Verstappen. Logan Sargent. Esteban Ocon. Schumacher. Checkers of Mansell. Carlos Sainz, Camber. Miata. Oh, I'm going to be... Oh, no, helmet. Esteban Ocon, negative. I'm going to be cooking for a bunch, 299, there's Haga, of Brooks' friends who have no real interest in sport, Kushmani, and that is that for F1 Chrono 28548. And so my feralness is going to be not taken well. I don't think they're going to enjoy the things I will have to say. Just quietly between all of us friends here. I'll be fighting. I'll be tagging you. Doesn't matter to me. I think Chris Sale was the other one that got hit. I'm almost certain. Listen, the award-winning personality only goes so far. The other half of it, I have sleeved the wrong pile. You idiot. Oh no, I combined piles at some point. Okay, hold up. I think Chris Sale's also been hit. Confirm for me. I could be wrong. I don't want to be spreading misinformation. But I will just say that almost certain that I saw it was him. Alright, let me go grab more sleeves. As I said, you got a little bit of time tonight. It's not fully over. All right. Okay. Oh, I've been sleeping the wrong pile again. I don't think I went too far. I think I would just slid up a Loke that probably does not need us. We're being honest with each other. And a Christian Mansell, but hey. This Christian Mansell could be the best looked after Christian Mansell in the world. Alright, that's F1F done. We'll take a quick moment to compose ourselves. Again, you got just under 2 hours. Again, another night where we have plenty of time. Up until the final hour, because we do have, you know what I mean? We'll definitely clear off a part of this list. I think we did a whole bunch of these today. I think we definitely did all those. We definitely did this. We definitely did... If anyone wants to, like, open a Scooby-Doo, let me know, because I love Scooby-Doo. All right. All right. That's done. I just love how much your cards you get out of that for not very expensive as well. All right. I have a Panda's box right next to me. Next, quick refresh. Fighters down to 5 left. We got a Star Wars Masterworks, Topps Chrome UFC, Marvel Matriarchs, Chrome Baker's Light. We're going to slash down our dailies right now. Do it on the daily. Alright, 9, 10, 14, 17. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a bloody it's a pretty good set. All the helmet cards go alright. Alright. Finest. Oh, I was halfway through doing something. My brain went one way to fix something up, and then I completely lost it again. I think I need to sleep. Yeah, Jace, you're 100% right there. I'm glad there's big cards like that popping up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad that we're seeing them early. Haircuts the last few teams in teams. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty dang good product. Once we get through my Breakers Delight, we'll get into some more jumbo and stuff. Assuming we have any left, but I reckon the Breakers Delight is looking to come out. You know what I mean? Like, it's looking to. We probably had the most. Not that any box of it ever under-delivers as such. I just haven't updated the list yet. That was from the lunch show. There's plenty of sport on tonight. Last few teams in Derby have been haircut as well. Chrome in it again, plus a prize. Maybe I'll find something else I can chuck in there. Or I'll just make the prize better. I think that's what I'll do. See, why are you trying to upset me? How far into the 8 are you guys? Like, how bad is losing today, say Bulldogs win? Oh, you guys are fine. Oh. Sydney, Bulldogs, North, Gold Coast, and Kilda. So, say 2 wins, 2 losses after us. Bulldogs have a Giants, Melbourne, West Coast, Freo, Essendon. So, wow, that Bulldogs-Giants game is pretty much going to be for the 8. Wow. Oh, no, Gold Coast have game in hand against Essendon, so assume Essendon. Yeah, no, so, wow, that's big. Sun, you're not 2 games clear of the Suns, though. You're 1. So, geez, big couple of weeks for GWS. Real in charge of their own Destiny-style operators this year. You'd love to see it. And then Slapper's getting the last haircuts as well. Enemy Tops Chrome tonight. I think that's been pretty good so far. Hopefully we can get some nice stuff out of it. It's not really like 2 games in because you play against the 2 teams you're above, so if you lose to one of them, you're pretty much out. Because Gold Coast go to 48, plus they have the game in hand. Freo's probably going to get knocked out, and then Bulldogs have a pretty fun run home, so it's a bit of danger. You need to literally win these next 3 games, otherwise you're cooked. All right, finest final 5. Oh, Sydney, you're probably fine. Oh, the Bulldogs play. Jeez, it's a spicy finish for old our friends over at GWS. Because, yeah, you might not actually. You're in a better position than Bulldogs and Suns, but it's 3 dangerous games. All right. So those, the fighters have been haircut as well. Get around those while I open up. Paul, you still here, bud? Wow. Spicy. Spicy 3 weeks for old GWS. Lots of... Wow, so much danger. At least you have the North Melbourne buffer in between. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to beat Bulldogs next week. Beating Sydney tonight's a massive help because that takes you to 52. Alright. Sorry, I was talking about the situation being you lose tonight. Yeah, you're right. The only problem is if you losing to beating Bulldogs takes you to 52. Gold Coast is your real threat if somehow Gold Coast are 9th by the end of this. Hagurumon and Shumon, they're your big threat. You don't want to have to rely. I mean, you're relying on Essendon twice in the next 3 weeks, which is so dangerous for you. And then, if Sydney are on your tail, you're actually relying on Essendon literally 3 times. Oh, I thought they played Freo as well. All right, Rikishibe and Lord Nightmon. And the worst thing is they're playing Geelong as well. So that means if you want to get into the top 4, you're counting on them too. Musamon and Sendrilmon. Yeah. Arimon. Gee whiz, you are... I've never seen a team with so much reliance on Essendon. Arisa, Yuko. Jeez, Adelaide snuck up there, hey. Arisa can touch Saruman. Musamon and Uranusmon. All right. Wargreymon, Fakemon. Antimon, Leopardmon. No. GWS are 100% in control. Luckily, yeah, 100%. Very luckily in charge of their own fate. But the downside of it is that if they stuff it up, it's all on Essendon. Garurumon, Ryugamon. Yakulan, Lunamon. Hey, listen, the AFLW team for Essendon looks bloody good, though. They look like they're going to be firing on all cylinders this year. A couple of good draft picks. Gaimon, Lord Nightmon. Metal Garurumon, Sayo. Like, they might threaten this year. And when they're, like, scoring, they are good to watch in Mosmon. Omnimon! That's my dog for real. Where go Garurumon? Eater Adam, Alphamon. Diaboromon, Musamon. Vmon, Platinum Numamon. Reno Shinomiya Shin Monzamon. Re and Oranismon. Syndramon and Ulforce Speedramon Ace. Rikishibe Entomon. Syndramon Asuka. Garurumon, Platinum Numamon, the shiny poo. That's what I'm saying, like it's... Kinsoramon and Iratum, and that is that. Oh... Yeah, it'll be interesting. Alrighty. Ringer. Oh, Ringer's not here. What the hell? Where's Ringer? We'll get into Scotty's personal and then see what else we got on. Suns can definitely win. It's an interesting, like, I know a lot of people, there's a lot of cooked matches. Like, a lot of matches not a lot of people are going to care about. But, like, there's going to be some good stuff coming up. Chrome Hobby Box, Bowman Hobby Pack, and a Series 2 Hobby done. Is he really? Is he on Axtron? That's cool. Little bonding sesh with the new crew. He's lefters. 2025 Bowman Baseball, which I have over here, I think. Oh, we're out. I'll use them. You all good out here, I guess? Alright, so here we go with this one. And you've got 2 Bowman, 2 Series 2. Bailey, come on now. Come on now, don't be silly. They're locked in. Alright, good luck, Scotty. Bailey, you bloody wishing doom on the Collingwood is not going to work. They are fine. What Collingwood are doing now, as you'll recognise it, is doing what Sydney did last year. And it might not be the best idea with them having those important games, but, you know, it is what it is. But they go through an intense training run at this part of the season so that their fitness is... Oh! Their fitness is immaculate when it comes to finals. Alright, you get this one as well, Scotty. Trey Turns, Freddie Freeman, Ken Anderson, and 209, Gunnar Henderson. So yeah, they didn't exactly work for Sydney, but I got them there. I don't know if losing to Freo was a part of the plan, like Snell. Time at it. For being honest with each other. Troy Taylor probably thought they could have. They probably would have thought they could have walked it, but you know. Obsoletus Contreras. Loose packs. Oh what? Oh, the loose packs this morning. Yesterday afternoon. They're really good. Thomas Segezi. We got some nice cards out of them. Connor Case and Jacob Wright. Max Clark. Villarreal, Mooney, and Lyons. Usually I just throw everything I have at it until we get something nice, but you know, it'd be what it be. But yeah, listen, who knows how it's going to work out for him, but I hope it works out fine. You might remember when Sydney... Yeah, I don't know, with how Sydney performed last year, I don't know how good of an idea it is, but you might remember how Sydney for a little bit there last year had a whole string of losses when they pretty much had first locked up. Crawford, Hyperleo, and Juan Soto, Miguel, and Juja. Green, Gillespie to 99. Francisco Lindor, Garrett Cole. Josh Jung. James Wood, power players. Andrea Chaparro. Leo Jimenez. Amdor. Urador. Jose Ramirez, Olech. Luis Garcia Jr., Nolan Jones. Chris Sale. Fortune 15, James Wood. Sag Easy. Hey, Rich, how are you? Shunk. Corey Seager. Is he related to Emily Shunk? Shout out to Emily. She's cool. Strange cat, but... Adrian Del Castillo for the Diamondbacks on card auto. Eli De La Cruz, Future Stars. Hunter Verducci. I have no idea about him. Mike Trout Refractor. Mason Miller. And now that it's over. Warren. Shohei Power Players. Jackson Jobay. Never be sober. I couldn't believe. Seiya Suzuki. No Turney. Jackson Courier. So, Zach Allen, Christian Walker. Oh, absolutely. Francisco Lindor. I used to have a lot of anxiety about just streaming. Kyle Tucker. Paul Skeens, Hyper. Bryce Harper. Calgary. Harper. Suzuki. Mike Talkman. DeCenzo. Nick Sogard. Power players, Aaron Judge. I used to have a lot of anxiety about just, streaming in general. Final one there for All Edge, Mookie Betts. Adam Kloppenstein. So I don't know a lot about those guys, Scotty, but some cool stuff nonetheless. All right. Listen, I don't know if it surprises anybody, but I was a very anxious kid. I'm still a very anxious adult. In fact, the idea of not living up to even just being good at cooking scares the shit out of me. Just a real scared cat, and nothing has ever helped. But I've chilled out a lot since then. Very chunky low now, potentially too chunky low sometimes. It still is there. There's still the anxiety still lives. But I used to have dreams where I'd be like opening packs and then my clothes weren't there. I'd be just naked on the internet. I used to have dreams about not having any clothes on like the casino floor when I used to be a casino dealer. Like I had a lot of anxiety about not having any clothes on. Which turns out is just the fear of, that's just a fear of, being underprepared and stuff. Which is quite funny that it manifests like that. Because, I feel that. All right, Derby's down to one. Derby's down to 2, teams down to 1. Finest down to 5. Breakers the Light down to 8. Slammers down to 8. We got Mosaic coming in very hot. Oh no. Last night, Brookie was sitting there and she went to sleep and I was cooking all day. Hey, Mikey. Cooking all night. And so then I got into bed. It's actually going slower than what it probably would have if I didn't shit the bed and put the wrong number in there. And so I lie down, I'm just about to hit sleep, and she just screams. She's like, ah! I'm like, what? I'm freaking out. I've launched the dog out of bed. He's not happy. Like, what? What's going on? And she's like, pardon? She's all cooked. Like, what do you mean, huh? You scream. You just like... Yeah, she apparently just nothing. Just must have had a bad dream. When I say that, I, nearly shit my pants. There's no jokes about that. Which after Dale scared me earlier in the day, had the same, nearly twice in one day. BT, my friend, I think we're going to be cooked. Yeah, get that half case of Mosaic full. There's 10 left in it. We're going to give away one of them in team tonight. There's 12 left in our select. So that Revolution, I kind of should have bet on. I probably should not have left it in done, just quietly. Between us all here, all us friends. All right. I didn't end up going any. They all went for a bit more than what I thought they would, which is kind of cool. Like, I'm glad they did, because it means that a bunch of kids got lots of money for a good cause. Yeah, they went a lot more than what I thought. Derby full, excelente. Yeah, you do have me for another hour and 10, hour and 20. I do want to grab some noir cases because I think Dale will be breaking them tomorrow. We'll find out together. Yeah, it'll be. I think it should be a good game. Sydney been playing really good lately, so you know. Yeah, good on them. I'm glad that they sold for a lot. I saw Riley Bice towards the end, going for somewhat cheap. I nearly looked at it, but I was like, I can't. And then he shut up anyway, so I was like, okay, well. All right, just getting these final couple of breaks in. Yeah, cool, like one-off jersey that you'll probably never see again. So I was like, oh, that's fine, I'll do it. And turns out, I didn't need old Wakey. Yeah, Noir tomorrow. It'll 100% fill in time. Probably just nice, another little mix-up. Oh, really? Yes, I love a feral weathered showdown. Feral weather with feral players. Hell yeah. That is my favorite. Yeah, get around Noir tomorrow. Dale will be live doing it. Right, teams in Derby full. Let me go grab it. Squad's got like 6 left. The rest is all coming in. That's the updated list, though. All right. Ow, Zach. can't wait for like Sam Powell Pepper to hang Josh Rochelle. No, wait, other way around. Yeah, Sam Powell Pepper to hang Josh Rochelle. That'd be funny. Not funny. Sorry, I just realised if anybody watches this back, they're not going to know what the hell I just said there. Obviously a reference to AEW's Deathmatch the other day. I don't think there's going to be a legend on the field. Team 28585. This Revolution box had a little dent in it, so I'm chucking it in here for free. We are then going to at the end do a gimme of the things, but it's a double Revolution, I suppose. Breathing in the chemicals. Jalen Wells, Keontae George. They call that Storm. Shaq. Storm. A storm is coming. TSJ. Manuel quickly. Stargazing Jalen Brown. Peloton Storm. Oh, Bobby Clement. Hardwood Legacy. Cab Jab. Oh no. LeBron, Beal, Rodman, Green Storm to 149. Yeah, they just gotta expose the post and push somebody into it. It's gonna be full hardcore rules. D-Rob, Vortex Zion. I do not endorse Tristan Newton, Jaron Jackson, and New Wave, Johnny Furphy. I do not. I would just like to make it clear that Blake Riley does not endorse AFL players hanging each other. My views are my own. Here we go, Revo Hobby. Barb Groove Zion. Groove SGA. Fractal Orsar Thompson. Sorry, Ritual. Fractal Eve Missy. Revolution Brian James. Crazy hard thing to say. Cam Spencer Groove, left off Anthony Edwards. Could you imagine if that ever happened? I hope he's not impale on the pose, but... Oh, it's Leonard Miller again. He is everywhere. On-card auto for the Timberwolves. Fireworks, Anthony Davis 149. I cannot believe how often he pops up. Yeah, it doesn't pop up often, though. He's one-on-ones out of this product. KJ Simpson, Groove Cam Christie. Stephon, number 275. You're right. Keyshawn George and Joel Embiid, Future Frame, 11/60. Nice team, 28585. Just imagine it blows up, and then like near the goal square, you've got, you know, Lear smacking someone around with the flag. Then you've got like Zach Butters would be feral in a fight. He'd be stomping people down. Jordan Sweet, choke slamming everything in sight. Okay. Derby up. Oh, I didn't do the prize. Yeah, David, he's back. Isn't it his like 200th game played and umpired this weekend or something? This is the prize for team. Somebody in this break is going to walk away with the with the... Jeez, there's a real... nowhere to go. We'll go to the Boston Celtics. 5 times. Here we go. Good luck to all. Fans just... going out. Oh, it could be beautiful. In the rain. Alright, 5 times. Here we go. Whoever's on top of the 5th spin will win the Celtics. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. Congratulations to the Knicks. 5 times there on top. Michael Nye, the Celtics and the case break hitting guy, and the half case break hitting guy. Bloodbath King. Wait, is it Q Clash, Sydney Derby, and Showdown weekends? Is it all 3? And it's Eagles Dockers. And then Richmond Collingwood. Wow, literally every single one is a derby. It started to get a bit feral, honestly. Like last game was very feral. I think it's all pretend. I mean, Heaney and Toby Green literally out of business together. It can't be that bad, lads. But yeah, it's gotten to that point as well. And the secret 5th derby of blue across and blue up and down of North v Geelong. And then the Feral Fans derby and the Plotter derby of St Kilda v Melbourne. Wow, so many derbies. That's nuts. That's actually crazy. All right, derby up next. All right, derby 28583. Let's do this thing. Somebody, 3 people this break winning a spot. Yeah, it's cool, eh? It's a lot of fun. Gives you a bout of soreness that you've never would have probably dealt with before, though. That's for sure. 5 times, here we go. Top 3 win a spot in the Dynasty Random Teamer. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rangers, Padres, Red Sox. Congratulations. 5 times. You 3 are the winners. All right, Rangers. Danny. Padres, Talia. And White Sox. Oh, remove the 3? What's going on here? That's already nearly at 30. Have I not been removing the stock? Who else did I give out? Sorry. Padres. Red Sox. Red Sox? Red Sox. Yeah. And then the Red Sox are with Adam James. Catherine Zeta-Jones. Alright, how many spots are actually left? There's only 3 left. Pause. Why not removed? Okay. Just mustn't have removed any of the prizes. So there's only 3 left in that Dynasty break now, plus a filler. Get around it. It's either full tonight or Monday. All right, here we go. All right. Matt Chapman, Fernando Tatis. Edgar Hernandez to 109. Shohei Ohtani. Dodgers just had a good little run there. James Wood. Drew Romo. Enriquez. Future Stars, Tyler SodaStream. Blake Dunn. Darren Baker, Luis Angelo Acuna. Benintendi, all that Corey Seager. Negative, Carlos Rodriguez. Fortune 15, Lindor, Christian Campbell. One left in Finest. 3 left in the Dynasty. Logan O'Driscoll. Have any rookies from this class like blown up a bit more yet? Ryan Zefferjan. Ryan Zefferjan. Bryce Harper. Jackson Merrill. Tyler Locklear, Future Stars Courier, Montero. Power players, Aaron Judge. Steve Matthews, Jack Kachanowicz. O'Brien. 1 left in Finest now. I'll go to grab it. All that's Mookie Betts. That's the best one because I can't rhymes. Squad's down to 5. Sasaki, Adley Rutschman, Baldrip. Looks like good. Dylan Cease, Cavadas. Future Stars, De La Cruz. Tyler Gentry. Shea Whitcomb. Jones. Shohei Power Players. And Riley Green. Mike Burrows. And that is Derby 28583. Yes, 7 p.m. tonight, so an hour away. We've got our biggest elixir ever. Forever. So get excited for that. Because that will be huge. All right. Alrighty. Finest one left. Let me go grab the finest now. Slappers down to 4 and squads down to 5. I'll grab them both while I'm up as well. Get around the mosaics and the breakers delights. Sky rocket sim fight. It's the breakers delights. Everett, squads tonight. I'm just gonna look after you. There's just box of optic in them. Why not? Like a $200 box. Let's just do it, huh? We'll do the same again for Slabby Doos. Let me go grab finest. Is there anything else I was grabbing at the point? personally think Fukuoka's a must visit. I think it's beautiful any time of year. That's just me personally. I have a lot of good memories associated with it, but all right. Just like lots of nice food. Just a different vibe to the rest of the joint as well. Who is this last seed remaining? Yeah. Yeah, 2-hour drive. It's kind of like the gateway into the Southern Islands sort of thing. Like it's one of the, other than Kitakyushu, it's your first stop. If you were to travel to South Islands, which I definitely recommend you should. I think one day I'd like to go like Taiwan, Okinawa, Fukuoka, and then up and out. I think I would like to visit Taiwan one day. Yeah. All right, who's the finest in the land? Yeah, nice. That'll be a great trip. You almost do like a triangle, like a little big tick. That'll be a good trip. Assume Hiroshima and all those sort of places on the list. Yeah. I think you'd want to go there during the perfect weather to go there. I don't know when that is. I think it's around May, because that's when Okada went there. Me and Okada talk. That's when Okada went there, so I assume he knows what he's talking about. Can't imagine him going there at a bad time to go there. Yeah, around May, I think that is. All right, who's the finest in the land? May, June. Maybe that's a good time to go. Before it gets grossly hot. We went in June. It's the weirdest weather. Weirdest weather. That's April. I think that's April. Finest 28517. Really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top is Aston Villa 5 times. Early April. Late March. All right, Justin Pitcher, congratulations. Yeah, no stress. Honestly, my recommendation for everything in Japan is pretty much you will eventually find your favorite things. You know, stop to eat wherever you are. Don't go out of your way to eat somewhere, because everything is good. Mostly, a lot of things are good. Liberale, Mikey Moore, top of the world. Nico Schlotterbeck to 125, Borussia Dortmund. Second with Gula, Jabal Musiala. Like you will walk into Hendrick, any teppanyaki joint and have yourself a great time. To 209, Mika Bereth from Monaco, Dybala. Prize footballers, Messi, top of the world, Ilana Kena. Green Garvey to 99 for Barcelona. Tara Martinez, Vinny Jr., Prestiani. Drago, Unikin, Kalhanoglu. Skill set actually great. I just remember sitting at a... Andrew was off buying anime stuff, and I'm like, I need a moment. And I sat down just at some random shop. Endrick to 275 for Real Madrid. Very nice. One area for Arsenal. Prestiani for... oh, jeez. Sorry, Zidane wanted to come with that one there. Zidane Symphony. Kevin. Yeah, I was just sitting at some random shop and had a Bakayoko to 99. Had a Bakayoko to 99. De Bruyne, Nico Williams, Darvic. Just had a vegetable soup. Just sat there eating vegetable soup and being like, this is bliss. And at the time, it was the nicest vegetable soup I've ever had. So, you'll find joy everywhere. Always recommend people to look up when they're in Japan, because that will be like the best restaurant you've ever had. Oh, Jason, if I was there right now, I would be going crazy. I've reviewed every match so far. If anyone cares about my reviews, they're on Dropkicked, Rainblaker. There has been some bangers, and tonight is going to be sicko. Yeah, nah. That would be a good time. Just to follow it around. Andrew and I have discussed it, how fun that would be. Because they go all over the joint and you could just follow it. Go to every single event. Spend a couple of days wherever they are. Finish with the main event. Gabe Kidd being out though sucks. So disappointing. Whoa. All right. Next. Yeah, always look up. You'll find a cool bar or a cool, like, place to be. Trust me. We found a bar that does magic. We had it recommended to us by a friend, and he took us there. And, again, you would not have known about it unless you either somehow knew about it. Scotch is ready to go, by the way. You somehow knew about it, or you just looked up and be like, oh, wow, Joker Bar. That sounds interesting. And it was the coolest shit ever. And you just sat there watching magic. A dude, I'm pretty sure, who was a Yakuza, just from what he was wearing, nearly knocked me the hell out with the bathroom door. This squad's 28584. We're in there, and Brooke goes ahead of me. Our friend goes ahead, and I'm sitting there, and I'm walking in, I'm looking around, I actually got cracked right in the middle of the head with the door. And I was like, and he was very apologetic. Is everyone back up? Very apologetic. Mike Sasaki. I always forget that it's like hype or something to 75. Yeah, I offered to buy me a drink. I'm like, it is fine. I'm totally fine. Logan Thomas. Last it up. Lucky I've got a hard head. Silver, Adonai Mitchell, and Chop Rob. Sorry, Brooks just sent me a message. I want to make sure she's all good. Marshall Nealand. Jared West. Blue, Byron Young. And Jonathan Brooks, number 299. To 99, blue auto, Tip Rahman for the Cardinals. And a Bucky Irving. Blue, Juju Smith-Schuster. And FR. Colby, how are you? The Jazz, Jahan Dotson for the Eagles, and Aaron Hutchinson, Dylan Loud. Light it up, Jaden Daniels. These, I don't think they're super rare, but either way, nice card. I think these are ones that can come numbered. All good, my friends. Orange, Roma Dunze for the Bears. There you go, that is the 249. Pink, Lil Jordan Humphrey. To 80, 18 of 80. Evening, Joe. Best tutties, Josh Allen, Chris Braswell. Max Melton. Oh, hell yeah. Red, green, white, Patrick Surtain. That's the 299. Seize the day that all you see. Marshall Nealand. Chop Rob, Logo Fractor. Is that to 32? It is, 23 and 32. Nice bit of Chop Robinson there. Silver, Christian Wilkins, Ryan Flowernight. Boom! Take part, take away. Yeah, the little glitch one, $3. So funny. Rookie recruits Drake May and Javon Bullard, and that is squads 28584. Good squads. I'm good. Ready for bed, honestly. Yeah, I would like to see I honestly, before going to Japan, was not huge on Bolton Oleg. But thanks to my very, very limited Japanese speaking ability and Andrew's ability to find information on wrestling stuff, we managed to get into a whole bunch of meet and greets. And Bolton, he called me a big boy, and that made me very happy. And I was like, and so then I was like, all right, I think I can be around this guy. And then, yeah. Then I saw his match against Takeshita. and was like, wow, this guy is really, really good. And so far, I've loved all his matches in the G1. I'm thinking... I don't want to watch that shit. I reckon Takeshita from B. I think that's a great shout. And Uemura from A. He's behind a little bit now, but they're so masterful in how they like craft it that Uemura will sneak up into second immediately. Is it the 2 coming out again? Or 1? All right. 4 left in slappers now. Dynasty down to 3, Mosaic down to 8. Let's get a couple of haircuts into Mosaic. You happy for another halfer-ish? Slightly more. And Breaker's Delight. So, Mosaic... We have Mosaic, 1 box, Choice, Chrome. And then we'll give a little love to the Mosaic 6 box. Let's get her done. So, a couple of Harrys. As long as evil is nowhere near it. Because that has been pain. I am sick of the... I'm sick of that how to torture stuff already. Yeah, it's literally Dragon, Swans, and G1 all on tonight. Crazy. All right, there's a final 8 in the Prizm Choice haircut, and then Topps Chrome BD. That's getting a little bit of love as well. And I got a cook. So that's going to be a lot of fun as well. All right, there you go. All those haircuts are in. I've already done it. If you go onto the YouTube and get back to like the first, like it's very early on. I did that first little run of breaks and then I did it. Yeah, so it just needs to fill. Once the random team's full, we'll start doing filler breaks for the player as well. That's all good. All right, couple of haircuts to the last few in the hobby 6-boxer. May not go tonight because we will have to duck off for Elixir. But making things a little bit cheaper for you. So go get him. Woo! We haven't had any reverence tonight, no. All right. We just did our finest. I think you just missed it. It's not actually a huge night tonight because of Whatnot coming up. Can I interest you in hockey? All right, let's get down to business with this. Slappers. Yeah, usually it wouldn't be, but we got a big night tonight, and I need to get home and cook. All right, let's do this break. All right. All right. Slabbers, 28586, let's do this thing. Good luck to all. Here we go. All right. All right, Zari, Marino, Tuch, and Will Coyle. Oh, my hands have just gone numb. Oh, poor Essendon. Kachuk, Swayman, Dash Nice. I'm a Swan supporter, so that doesn't help me. And the Misso is an Essendon supporter. And close personal friend of mine plays for the W teams. Lowski, William DeFore, Conor McDavid for the Oilers. Askarov, Ehlers, Velarde, Murray. Mikko Rantanen. Pacioretty, Sidney Crosby, Cole Gutman. Bobby McMahon, Cracked Ice Polish Rose Marino, 309, Shevnikov, Riker Evans. Cole Caulfield, Red Dadanov. A very sticky Red Dadanov. Number to 99 for the Stars. Lafreniere, Nesterenko. Jake Sato and a Kent Johnson Blue Tracks Auto, number 11 to 35. They call it Blue Line here. They change it. Marshawn Coronado. All right, here comes the Platinum. The Yoga Effect. All right. $25-ish minutes to go. for you guys to get into whatever you like. There's a lot of breaks very close. I've encouraged them all a lot closer. Random team, Dynasty, getting even closer there. Herodic. The Drew Camoso marquee rookie Arctic Freeze to 99. Lee said, well, Rempe. Some of the backgrounds of these do not look like they are the Arctic Freeze IRL, by the way. It's 99. They kind of just, some of them just blend in. That's not one of them. 6 left in BD. Oh, goodbye. Bolduck. Sweet selection, Stankup and green marquee rookies to 10. Cameron Butler. Is he any good? Someone help me out here. Blue Jackets. All right, Honzak, Komeso, Fedotov. Brock Nelson, Troy Terry. Autographs, Biota Kochita for the Hurricanes. Blue Rainbows. Doesn't appear to be numbered. God, this product is low. Marquee rookies of Shevnikov, Luciano Sluggett. Two left in our Dynasty random team, but there is also the filler to go. Fedor Shevnikov, number 2 Sunset. Everlay, Hyman, Isaiah George, Kapanen. Schmaltz, rookie, Rutger McGrady, best name in the league. Kachuk, Malou, Gaff, Riffai. Matt Boldy. Purple Pixels to 299, Violet Pixels, Logan Couture for the Sharks. Bolduck, Brindley, Pickering. Othman Refractor, Ogren, Nolan Allen to 299 Violet Pixels for the Blackhawks. Hudson Lilberg Mastro. Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and Alex Robertson for the Capitals. Dave Pasternak, blue, Kent Johnson to 125. Oscar Black, Testa, Phil. Marquee rookie refractor of Kuntsov, the Philip Aronic for the Canucks, Sunset, Thompson. That's one Alan myself. What the hell? That's the best. That's like one of the best ones I've ever heard of. Mark Stone, Kovalenko, Samway, Raw. Hello, Parky Baby. Parky Baby. All right. Silva, Hyman, Marco Rossi, Pink Magma, Lane Hudson, Jackson Blake, Romanov. I'm very excited for the next run of it. Should be really, really good. Patrick Giles, Pink Magma, Lane Hudson, Marsha Saltz, Machacek, Clark, and Lambert. And that is that. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of actual, like, you know, other than the top boxes of all time, that is definitely a top box, you know what I mean? You got about 25-ish minutes left. I'm going to do a quick cleanup, so it's probably great timing. I don't want to know what you dream. You can carry on. You'll never know me, baby. You'll never know me. Yeah, that's it, Jason. Like, they are so good at being like, all right, Yoshihashi is on 6. He now won't win another match until the very end where he ruins Yuya Uemura's night. But if Uemura's night is ruined, then that gives this guy a chance to win. And if this guy wins, then that means that this guy needs to win this tiebreak. But because of the match that happened second, he's actually ahead on And you're like, how does he do it? Like, how does that even come together? I did not, but I said some horrible things about the guy my daughter's dating. No, I was saying to like, yeah, they're going to, you're all good. I was saying to like a few of the guys, and I mean this with full respect to the deceased, you know, obviously I feel for the people who loved him, obviously a lot of people did. But Hogan never actually like crossed my wrestling viewership. We were a WWE household during the 90s. I was born in 94, so I missed that early Hogan era. We didn't watch a lot of WCW. Saw a little bit of it, but didn't watch a lot. I wasn't a SmackDown kid because it was on at a different time to Raw. Raw was easy to watch, SmackDown wasn't or something. Hated the NWO. But I'm saying, even the wrestler, to me, didn't really cross my path. And then he ruined TNA. And so, I actually just don't have that, like, Hogan thing. And, you know, I guess that's just, you know, again, obviously a lot of people loved him, and I'm very sorry to those people, because it's hard to lose someone you look up to, and a lot of people looked up to him, but, yeah, I just did not ever have, like, a Hogan era that I look back on back, man, that guy is good. Objectively, I can look back and be like, the NWO thing, huge. You know, the late 80s, huge. You know, Slammin' Andre was massive. No matter how much he exaggerates, it was still very massive. Yeah, so it was kind of, you know. Yeah, changed the game in the 80s, but it was a bit too early for me. I just didn't get to experience Hogan at that level, which is why it's even harder for me to separate person from his comments. But again, he obviously was so influential across multiple generations. Like, his longevity is insane. You go to a local wrestling show now, and there's still two guys in Hogan shirts at every show. You know? It's just that sort of influence is on another level. And had he not, we probably wouldn't be watching wrestling right now. It would have just fell by the wayside. 100%. Like, literally, you can count to several moments. Late 80s where he boomed. The late 90s where he made WWE try harder. And, you know, that SmackDown era, which, you know, just before the SmackDown 6. So he kept SmackDown afloat when The Rock left. Like, he had a lot to do with being the reason probably all of us are still watching WWE, and then by the grave, then AEW. Crazy. Yeah. You got me, brother. The Undertaker, obviously not a big fan of him. All right. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, you know, he was huge in Japan, so he's helped New Japan as well. Like you can't argue with it. 100% correct there. Yeah, no. I mean, I think TNA would have continued to struggle underneath him, with or without him. Sorry. All right, 20 or 15 minutes left, we'll say. Yeah, 100%. Go over it. I need to go grab some things. Anyway, 6 left in Mosaic, 6 left in Breakers of Light, 7 left in Choice. Thank you, Rigger. Your loving on me, baby. Put your loving on me. Vanilla, baby. If you want to make an offer to fill in those breaks, I am listening. All right. Oh, sorry, I need to get Ringer's party pies. My bad. Alright, let's do this thing. Up first is Brian Robson to 24, Immortal Link from Manchester United. Sure, the soccer boys will be able to help you out with that one. And then it's a... The hell, have they used glitter on this? Dude, that's sick. Red Skull sketch card. You can actually see the glitter on it. That rules. The hell? That's who the artist is. Excuse me. Wow, tired. No, I have stuffed that up twice now. That's bad by me. Alright, let me close off all the stuff we've done here. Last couple of opportunities. You got 9 minutes left to get something full. Pardon? 6 in Delight, 6 in Mosaic, 7 in Choice. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. That is the NBA choice. Six, 6, and 7 in those next 3 breaks. Yeah, 100%. Get them in. All right. Yeah, check that auto through. Okay. 6, and 7 left. All right, let's do it. What ones have we got here? We are going to parties. Oh, why did I sit like that? All right, here we go. Good luck, Jeff P. Let's do this thing. Here we go. It is. Hey, that's nice from the PSG premium set, 27.35, Fabian Ruiz. And then it's Brees Hall for the Jets. Bit of sport. Those on-card autos from the what's I said is so cool. Yeah, nice. Listen, nice cards. Good players. Hopefully Brees continues to break out. Hopefully the Jets figure it out soon. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right. All right. Okay. Last call. And if that's it, that's it. We'll head off into the sunset. You are a dog Shopify. You are my enemy. It's 10 minutes ago, so I should get ready for whatnot. Folks, that looks like all from us this afternoon. We're on Whatnot in 10 minutes, so I'll see you there. Have yourselves a good weekend if you're not coming across, but it's going to be absolutely massive.